Hey guys, how's it going? SoCal here. Today we're going to be doing some 300 blackout, and I'm going to take you through the process, how I do it. I'm not saying this is the way to do it. I'm just showing how easy I have made it for myself. So we're going to start off with some 556 LC brass. We're going to clean it up. You guys know what that looks like. I've already got some clean brass. We're going to head it over to this here machine, which I've set up to do all the trimming, converts it completely into 300 blackout without the swaging. Then we're going to take it over to the 1050, make some cartridges. All right, guys, so we have about 100 LC 556 cases here. We're going to get them lubed up. And what I use for lube now, AZ Papa Les, you can find him over at Papa's Place. I'll put a link in down in the description box there. This is 12-to-1 isopropyl alcohol to lanolin oil. You can find the lanolin oil on Amazon all day long. Then just for ease of keeping it mixed up, I have a case down at the bottom of the bottle here. You can kind of see it where my finger is. Just makes it easy to mix it up. So I'm just going to take this and spray it on these cases. You don't need a lot. Give it the old shimmy shimmy. And I'm just going to let the alcohol kind of evaporate off of that, and we'll get them dumped in the hopper. Okay, so we got our case tube filled, the hopper's filled. So what we're going to do is start yanking that handle. First thing that's going to happen is I have a universal decapping die here. Doesn't do any resizing, just punching primers out. The second station on this Dillon 650 is not doing anything. In fact, I could pull the primer magazine and apparatus off of this, not doing a thing. The third station doesn't do anything as well. The cutter is in station number 4. That is where the trimming die is, as well as the resizing portion of that. The trimming die actually is the resizing die. It's kind of a 2-for-1 deal there. And then station number 5, not doing anything. I have a vacuum cleaner connected to this. It's a big 6-horsepower shop vac, and it pulls the brass shavings out of here pretty effectively. You'll see this blue manifold here. That kind of wraps around the top of the cutting die where all the shavings get drawn out. I tried using a DeWalt, battery-powered vacuum cleaner. Didn't work so hot. The shavings kind of turn themselves into a nasty little bird nest inside the hose, and you end up using it for 20 minutes and then taking 30 minutes to unclog it, so it wasn't very efficient. Let me start on here, and you can kind of see how I get working. It starts off a little slow. I haven't done this in a couple months. Once you get into a groove, though, you can start making cases a little better than 1 every 2 seconds. So let's just fire up the cutter. I'm going to fire up my vacuum cleaner. I'm wearing ear protection because the air that gets sucked through this manifold is really loud and makes my ears ring really louder. All right, bear with me here. All right, so you can tell this goes pretty quick. The cases are absolutely perfect. I'll get a close up here in a second, but yeah, they're just completely smooth. A little bit on the sharp, edgy side. You could go ahead and chamfer and deburr them, but honestly, I haven't been doing that. They're honestly smooth enough. When I go and take these and clean them up before I load them, the tumbling process actually just knocks that edge down and honestly makes it just perfect. So that's how I do my resizing. It's the Dillon RT 1500 trim motor, the 300 Blackout trim die, shop vac, Dillon 650. This thing just runs like a champ. I have not had any problems with it whatsoever. So let's get these cases cleaned up and we'll take you over to the 1050 and we'll start loading them up. Okay guys, so here's a close-up of the case. I don't know how close I'm going to get to you, but you can see that edge, but it's really smooth. Really great job. You might have seen me kind of double racking that handle on the 1050. That really cleans the case up. The only reason I'm doing it is if you just use the one full stroke, sometimes you'll get some burring and some loose brass that kind of doesn't get all the way knocked off of that. So I just give it that second extra little stroke and it cleans it up perfect. Takes a little more time. It's well worth it.